Like the video and subscribe to our channel right now and get 1 week of amazing luck. It's simple to assume that the world in which we live is a typical one, but if you've ever used the internet to research mysteries as I did, you know that this planet is home to many things and individuals that we occasionally may not be able to explain. Our planet's size has several effects, including the presence of some incredibly weird people with characteristics you might not believe. In this video, we'd want to shine a spotlight on a few of these people who, until you saw them, you might not have believed were genuine. Here are the 12 people with rarest features that no one was supposed to have. Number 12. Jackson Buell. Jackson was born in Florida in May of 2014, and his parents had been excited to welcome their bundle of joy, but their happiness soon got a wrench when they were informed that he had been born with microhydrocephalon, a developmental disorder that left him with about 80% of his brain missing. Essential parts of the brain like the cerebellum, which controls movement and coordination, were especially affected. When Jackson was born, doctors were pretty much sure that it was a wrap. Doctors believed that Jackson's brain had stopped developing just a few weeks after he was conceived, while his body continued to grow normally. The boy could barely talk or move, but his parents explained that they just somehow always knew how he felt or what he was trying to communicate. Jackson's story eventually gained nationwide popularity, and he was even given the nickname of Jackson Strong for his ability to defy all expectations. The boy was not expected to even live a few weeks, but he did live until the age of 5. Sadly, Jackson eventually passed away, dying peacefully in 2020, and to date his story continues to inspire millions who continue to fight against all odds. Number 11. Wolf Girl. August 5, 1999, was a day that the Sisufan family will never forget. The birth of a child usually brings joy and happiness to the parents. That's exactly what Sampan and her husband, Samrang, felt when their daughter was born. But this emotion was mixed with an overwhelming sense of shock, fear, and disbelief. Supatra Sisufan, or Natty, baffled medical experts. Doctors in Thailand had never seen anything like it. She had long hair covering almost her entire body. Natty was born with Ambras syndrome, a very rare congenital skin disease that causes excessive hair growth over their entire body, with the exception of the palms, feet soles, and mucous membranes. The condition is so rare that there have only been 50 recorded cases in the world since the Middle Ages. Modern studies have led doctors to believe that a spontaneous mutation in the DNA sequence results in this excessive hair growth. Her determination to live a positive life makes her an inspiration to all who know her. Number 10. Master Engwei Ho. Using only his fingertips, Master Wei Ho, a brilliant and well-known Qigong master from Malaysia, broke 4 coconuts in under 12 seconds. He obtained the Guinness World Record for it in 2009, and he now holds it. He has been practicing Qigong, a style of Chinese martial arts that focuses on generating and controlling vital force, for the past 50 years. He has an iron finger that can cut through anything. He also exhibited his talent by cracking glass bottles, tiles, and blocks with his finger. He has appeared in numerous films and interviews and is a well-liked and respected figure in the martial arts world. When he was just 17 years old, he began training by jabbing and prodding in palm trees. His fingers' precision and control are demonstrated as he feeds his entire family with just one finger in exchange for a small coin. His incredible strength is demonstrated by the fact that one swipe of his finger was capable of breaking a human skull. Number 9. Sultan Kosen. Sultan Kosen is a Turkish farmer who achieved fame worldwide for being the tallest person alive. Kosen, who was born in contemporary Turkey, was extraordinarily tall because to a disorder known as pituitary gigantism. This disorder is brought on by an overactive pituitary gland, which produces too much growth hormone. Therefore, his height keeps rising above average. He was measured by Guinness World Records in 2009 at an incredible 8 feet 2.8 inches when he was an adult. His unusual height presented both difficulties and opportunities. He experienced a variety of health difficulties because of his height, such as joint and back disorders. To treat his illness, Kosen underwent numerous operations and needed medical care, but his height also provided him with special opportunities. He travels the globe, meets notable people, and attracts media interest due to his astronomical stature. Number 8. Jodi Kishanji Amga. Jodi Kishanji Amga is an internationally recognized individual who owns the record for the world's shortest living woman, according to the Guinness World Records. She was born in India's Maharashtra state on December 16, 1993. Jodi's short stature is caused by a condition known as achondroplasia, a type of dwarfism. When Jodi was officially measured by Guinness World Records on her 18th birthday, she earned global notoriety. She was just 62.8 centimeters, or around 2 feet 6 inches, tall when she was measured. Regardless of her physical limitations, many people have been inspired by Jodi, who hasn't let being big get in the way of her goals. She has acted and made appearances in a number of films and television programs. She portrayed the role of Ma Petite in the television series American Horror Story Freak Show, which was one of her significant roles. As well as raising awareness of dwarfism-related concerns, Jodi's tale has served as a global inspiration for persons with physical disabilities. Number 7. The pregnant woman with a bulging belly. This woman's tummy is noticeably different from the traditional image of a glowing and attractive pregnant mother. Several feet away from her body, her belly is showing off interesting hues of purple and blue. Viewers become fascinated as they observe the remarkable metamorphosis and elasticity of her body to support the growth of her unborn kid in this breathtaking film. Every second is evidence of the human body's amazing ability to defy expectations while pregnant. Although this uncommon scenario showcases challenges, the woman perseveres with unyielding courage and persistence. Despite the unexpected, she manages to keep moving with pure effort, demonstrating her determination. When she lifts her expanded stomach to the camera in this video, it is a wonderful moment that shows the entire extent of her pregnancy. It's a potent representation of her tenacity and an exemplary act of bravery. Number 6. Byronschlenker. This Syracuse, New York, resident rose to fame thanks to his unusually wide tongue, which helped him set the Guinness World Record for the broadest tongue. His tongue was officially acknowledged as the widest tongue in the world by Guinness World Records in 2014, setting the record. The incredible 8.6 centimeters, or 3.37 inches, and the width at its widest point of Byron's tongue have earned him the honorary title. The fact that his daughter Emily Schlenker likewise sported an extraordinarily broad tongue added even more intrigue to this feat, which was already remarkable on its own. Like her father, Emily had a spectacular tongue, and she also held the Guinness World Record for the biggest female tongue. Together, father and daughter became a sensation, and the world has become fascinated by their tale. They have made appearances on numerous television programs, interviews, and media outlets where they have displayed their remarkable tongues and discussed their record-breaking adventures. Number 5. Kim Goodman. Many people would cringe if they saw someone purposely pop their eyeballs out of their sockets. Kim is a remarkable person with a special gift that can frighten easily nauseous people. Contrary to popular belief, not all cases of eyeball popping are caused by head injuries. Some persons are born with the uncanny ability to consciously relax their eye muscles and protrude their eyeballs. Kim Goodman is one of these exceptional people. A Chicago, Illinois resident who currently holds the world record for the farthest eyeball protrusion, measuring an astonishing 0.47 inches. During a Halloween party, Kim claims she was unintentionally struck in the eye. As a result of this event, she claims she was able to control the art of popping her eyeballs out of her skull at will. Such uncommon and fascinating global media attention has been captured by talent. Kim has become a popular guest on various television programs and has traveled to many different parts of the world. The most amazing outcome, arguably, is that Kim has turned her odd talent into a means of generating revenue as a professional Popeye. Number 4. Jeff Dobby. a well-known arm wrestler named Jeff Dobby has become popular online as a result of his distinctive physical features. He was born in 1963 with a rare medical ailment known as acromegaly, which is brought on by an excess of growth hormone and results in abnormal bone and tissue growth, especially in the face, hands, and feet. The most distinguishing characteristic of Jeff Dobby is his extraordinarily enormous hands and forearms, which have become his hallmark in the arm wrestling world. Due to his uncommon condition and incredible power, he frequently draws the attention of spectators and inquisitive observers when competing in arm wrestling events and performances. Many people are surprised by Jeff's large hands and body because they are entirely natural and he was born with them. Number 3. People with fimbriated fold of tongue. If you don't mind octopuses, you'll be eager to see this one because it has a condition known as the tongue's fimbriated fold. Although some people claim it looks like tentacles, the kosa is a horn-like fold of skin that is under the tongue and is about 1 centimeter long. The flaps arrive in pairs and follow 2 veins. Even though some people have up to 4 pairs of these flaps, only the 2 closest to the tongue's tip are typically visible. The others are small and may not be seen. They are simply typical extra body tissues that the human body does not completely absorb during the formation and development of our tongue, according to specialists. If you ever discover anything like that in your mouth, don't be frightened. It's quite normal. These residual bits are typical and are nothing to worry about. They're just a natural part of how our tongue grows. Number 2. Gary Turner. Gary Turner, a sideshow performer and holder of a Guinness World Record, has a severe form of Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Ehlers-Danlos syndrome is frequently misinterpreted, leading to the false impression that persons who suffer from this rare bodily ailment feel cursed or unlucky in life. In fact, a lot of persons with these conditions come up with inventive solutions to cope and cash in on their uniqueness. Gareth is a wonderful case in point. Due to his condition, he has a unique ability to stretch his skin, as shown on October 29, 1999, when he stretched the skin on his belly to a stunning length of 6.25 inches, making him the proud owner of the world's stretchiest skin record. This success opened doors for him, and he later accepted the sideshow business as a full-time profession. He went on to feature in short films demonstrating his condition. Gary's tale is a powerful message for people born with unusual situations who struggle to make the most of it. Rather than allowing his handicap to make others feel sorry for him, he turned it into a successful and fulfilling career. Number 1. People with mirror hand syndrome. You might be wondering if this ailment transforms a person's hand into a mirror, given how this sounds. However, that is not the case here. The patient in this case appears to have symmetrical hands with a middle finger and 3 fingers on each side but no thumb, possibly leading to 7 or 8 fingers on one hand, which is highly unusual. In addition to the way it looks, this syndrome also affects the arm, causing difficulty with forearm and elbow movement. The specific cause of this illness is still unknown, although experts suspect that several genes that help shape our limbs may be implicated. Scientists are baffled as to why this occurred so early because doctors can detect the syndrome even before a person is born using specialized ultrasound tests. The good news is that surgeries are available to improve both the appearance and functionality of the hand.